Hello everyone, how are you today? So today we're going to talk about how to take some of the derivatives. Okay, so we have some examples here that we're going to see. So the first one is to have y equals 2 square root of x. Okay, and we're asked to figure out the derivative of this. Well, first things first is we have to take the ln of both sides. Of course, there's our multiple ways, but these are what I'm going to use for this video. So I'm going to have the ln of y is equal to the ln of 2x square root of x. And then I'm going to bring the square root of x over and have this equals the square root of x ln of 2. Okay, after that, I am going to take the derivative. So I'm going to take the derivative of what I have here, right? So I'm going to take the derivative with respect to x. So dy or dx, dy on dx or d on dx, doesn't matter. So I'm going to have here, so what I'm going to be left with, so we know that's going to be 1 over what's going to have, so that's 1 over y. And then you're going to have the derivative of y, which is dy on dx, right? And then you're going to have here, you're going to use the product rule. So first, you're going to have define the derivative of the, well, let's just do this. And we find the derivative of the ln 2, which is going to be 1 over 2. And then multiply by the derivative of 2, which is going to be 0. And this whole thing is going to go to 0. Then you're going to add that to the derivative of what we have. So we have the ln 2 stays the same. And then we find the derivative of this. So the square root of x is essentially equal to 1 over 2. So what we could do here is put this over, subtract 1. 1 over 2, x negative 1 over 2. So 1 over 2, x negative 1 over 2. Okay, after that we could simplify a bit further. So we can say, okay, 1 over y equals dy on dx. This is going to equal 2, that's 0. It's equal to ln 2. And then it's going to be multiplied by what we have here. So here we have 1 over 2. 1 over 2 square root of x. Right? So this is equal to the square root of x. And then it's negative, so it goes down. So that's what we have. So after that, what we're going to do is we're going to multiply by y. Then multiply that by y. And then we're going to have dy on dx is going to equal to ln 2 times 1 over 2 square root of x multiplied by y. Well, what is y? Y is just this. Because we said in the beginning, before we did the ln, that y is equal to 2 square root of x. So it's going to be here 2 square root of x. And so this is going to be your answer for this question. Okay, let's try and do another one. So for example, okay, let's say you have to do, so let's do some easy ones in here. So for example, you have to do y is equal to x to the 4 plus 4x. Well, how do you find the derivative? First, you just take the derivative. So I'll just take the derivative in respect dy on dx, right? So what's going to happen here is I'm going to have your y prime is going to equal to, so what's this? It's going to be, okay, 4x, 3. Then you're going to add. Okay, so here you have to know your rules for the exponents, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to have, so rules for exponents is that, for example, you have b to the x. The derivative of this is going to equal to b to the x ln of b, right? So the derivative of this is going to be 4x ln of 4. And so that is going to be your derivative, and that's the answer for this question. I hope those examples of exponents for derivative taken by the exponents helps, and it was helpful. Thanks so much. Have a good day.